Hi, my name is Karen and I am consciously me. So I bring messages to you that help you be consciously you. And currently I am reading the Bible. It's a Christian community Bible. And it's Exodus 3, and there's a paragraph in here that I find I'd like to explain in my own awareness what this means. And if that makes a difference for you, great. So it says, the liberation God will bring about is, at the same time, a liberation from structures of oppression and the awakening of each person regarding his own sin. So the liberation God will bring. So the liberation is the liberation from the conditioning. It's the liberation from social, societal, even internal, and it can be ancestral as well. So liberation is what's taking place right now. And the more you are liberated from your belief system, from your internal conditioning, which is the patterns and the stories that you're telling yourself of who you are, are they based on guilt? Are they based on shame? Are they based on love? Because it's to elevate yourself out of that story and into a story about what your truth is. So you may be believing that your truth is the conditioning that you live in, but that's not actually true. So from the eyes of God, from the higher consciousness, this liberation is what was said will happen, and at the same time a liberation from structures of oppression. So the structures that have been formed all these years have been about oppressing the person or oppressing. The systems are almost needing to be lifted. From the opposite to oppression is expression. So there's been a sense of many lifetimes of the same conditioning being handed over or passed over to the next person and the next person. And who says that that's the right way? Because God's way is the right way. And the awakening of each person regarding his own sin. So the awakening means the awareness. So you have the awareness of the consciousness that you've been in and the sin that took place from there. So sin meaning also the need for forgiveness of self, the need to be aware first where wrongdoing was and has happened, and to have enough awareness to know what consciousness you were in at that time. Were you in fear? Were you in guilt? Were you in a consciousness of love or a consciousness of peace and a higher vibration? Because when you awaken to your own error, then it's only then when you have the awareness you can correct your own error and come into a higher consciousness space when you have forgiven yourself and forgiven others. So this is the true highest consciousness, which I would say is Christ consciousness, because Christ just knew that everything is provided for by the Father. Everything is provided for, and that was due to him as a being in the knowing of this truth. So we are being called to be in the knowing also of this truth, that we are this truth, and that we also are the way through his teachings. So this is why we see many different organizations saying the same thing, which is an example would be the Galactic Federation speak about consciousness. the shamanic way speaks about Mother Earth, Mother Nature, being the nurturer, being the healer. So it's really, the liberation is the healing of oneself. It's the healing of oneself's old consciousness, liberation from that into the beauty and the awe and wonder of life, which is what is wanted for us and which we have the capacity to be. Thank you for your time.